So let me get this straight. Charlie Kirk had no disclosed coroner's report. No church funeral, no burial site or grave has been disclosed. Erica posts videos of her slobbering over her dead husband's plastic-looking hand at the wake, but no photos form the burial. Head of school security standing on the elevated garage, calmly watching right after the shooting, and takes no action. No official death certificate. What was the doctor's name who worked on Charlie at the hospital? Where is the autopsy report? No ballistics report other than a fantastical story about a magical bullet that would make JFK's bullet jealous. Not a single credible eyewitness on the record. Video footage of chairs morphing through tables. Impossible video anomalies like the bullet wound, not moving when Charlie's body moves, proving he was not actually shot or used a squib device to fake it. It proves a real-time rotoscoping AI overlay was used. Is it not odd that there was no bullet exit wound from a .30-06 bullet that would leave a hole the size of a watermelon on a buffalo? How do you explain YouTube continually showing the most gory footage when they never allow things far less gory? Think trauma-based mind control. And an award-winning widow already taking over Charlie's show. Why was the entire crime scene destroyed within hours, erasing vital evidence? Why were there no paramedics on the scene? When Charlie was carried out, people were filming in strange places and not following the action. Kind of like they are staged there to get a specific shot and then move on. How come the men carrying Charlie did not have any blood on them? Why was Charlie Kirk's body removed and flown out on Air Force 2? Why did Donald Trump pardon a Navy SEAL killer whose shadow looms over this case? Was the stadium mysteriously booked by Turning Point 4 months before his death? Do you think it was just a coincidence that the memorial with 80,000 hearts excreting louche energy was right at the time of the solar eclipse? Do you find it odd that Erica Kirk was wiping her non-existent tears with perfect makeup applied at her beloved husband's circus memorial? How was a massive, high-tech stadium memorial produced in only 11 days? Why do multiple women publicly appear as Erica Kirk, raising questions of identity? Where are their birth certificates for their children? School records, no names revealed, no faces ever shown. If you are claiming that you are private people, why take photos and videos of the backs of your kids' head to show publicly? Where is a video of Charlie playing with his kids at a birthday party or picnic or any other family setting? Why do Freemasonic and satanic symbols surround this tragedy with chilling precision? Kash Patel specifically pointing out it took 33 hours to capture the killer. Do you find it odd that 2 weeks prior to this event, South Park did an episode of Charlie Kirk getting attacked? Do you find it disturbing that Charlie Kirk, who denounced drinking alcohol in his Christianity preachings, was one of the early heavy investors in a company called Happy Dad, which makes a hard seltzer where he made millions? Is it weird that there is no video of the alleged shooter Tyler Robinson taking the shot? The footage released starts when he is halfway across the roof in an impossible time frame, with when the alleged shot was fired, and a shadow disappears for no reason. This reminds me of the Selenilian lunar eclipse. It's impossible. Why do all the family photos of Tyler Robinson look like they are photoshopped, and Tyler is always on the outside? Isn't it interesting Kash Patel fired many of the heads of the FBI in that area days before the shooting? Tucker Carlson, who was allegedly a good friend, could not stop laughing at Charlie's WWE Stadium memorial service. Do you find it interesting that Charlie sold his house 8 months ago for $6.5 million? Is it curious that Erica started a non-profit child rescue working alongside the United States military in Romania, and during that time, Romania had a massive uptick in child trafficking? She worked alongside Colonel Busher, who was charged with child sex trafficking and prostitution. If the father of your 2 young children was just brutally murdered for the world to see days ago, do you leave them home with the nanny while you go on podcasts grinning from ear to ear? Is it not curious that a 17-year-old first-time Donald Trump beauty pageant contestant won, and now Trump appointed a top attorney general woman who has no experience, who was also in his beauty pageant? This is only a fraction of the clues and evidence on this psyop. For those of you brave enough to look at the evidence while removing the preconceived emotions, the conclusion is undeniable.
Lie, 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 lie.